I don't care about my terminally ill sister. When I think about my dad's new family, the only word that comes to mind is distant. Since my parents divorced when I was 9, I've mostly lived with my mom and my sister, only seeing my dad 1 week a month. I don't hate him, but we're just not close. He's got a new life now. Last year, he remarried a woman named Sarah, and with her came a 7-year-old daughter, Lila. Lila has a chronic blood condition, one that's bad enough to be terminal without a transplant. They're on the list, waiting, hoping for a miracle, but nothing is guaranteed. Sarah and my dad are always by Lila's side, and I guess she's seen a lot more hospitals than she has playgrounds. She's too sick to go to school, and she doesn't really have other family around. Maybe that's why, every time I'm at Dad's place, Lila just latches on to me. She looks at me with these wide, hopeful eyes, like I'm supposed to be someone special in her life. But the truth is, I don't feel anything back. I can see that she wants to be close, that she clings to every moment I'm there, but I can't pretend to feel what I don't. My dad and Sarah do everything they can to give Lila a happy life despite her condition. They take her on little trips every couple of weeks, weekends at the beach, visits to amusement parks, even short road trips. Dad says he wants to make memories for her, fill her days with as much joy as they can. But every time he asks me to come along, I turn him down. I don't want to spend my time on vacations with a kid I barely know, especially when I feel so disconnected. It's not like I wish her any harm. I just don't have it in me to pretend I care deeply about her. On their most recent trip, something happened. Layla collapsed, and they had to rush her to the hospital. Dad told me that this could be it. She might not be well enough to go on another trip again unless she gets a transplant soon. A few days later, he showed up at my mom's house. He looked more tired than I've ever seen him, and he didn't waste any time before launching into his frustrations. "Do you have any idea how cruel you've been?" he asked, his voice low but trembling. "This could have been your last chance to spend time with her, and you just couldn't be bothered." He went on, saying that I was selfish, that I had no heart for refusing to make even a few small sacrifices to bring joy to a child who has so little time left. He talked about family and love, and how I should be doing my part to make Lila's final days special. But as he ranted, I felt nothing. I didn't lash out, didn't argue back. I just stood there waiting for him to finish. I knew he wanted some emotional response from me, maybe even guilt. But the truth is, I don't feel like I owe Lila that connection. I didn't ask for her to be part of my life, and I can't force a bond that isn't there. After he left, I thought about what he'd said. I wondered for a moment if there was something broken in me, if maybe I should feel guiltier about not wanting to be there for Lila. But every time I try to dig deep and imagine being the kind of sibling my dad wants, I just feel hollow. I'm not going to pretend that I love her just because she's sick. That would feel more like a betrayal than anything else. A lie that would probably hurt her more in the end if she ever found out. So here I am, caught between my dad's expectations and my own indifference. I know he wants me to be part of this picture he's painting, to be the caring older sibling who will remember Lila fondly. But I can't force myself to be that person just to ease his conscience. I feel bad for her, for what she's going through, but pity isn't the same as love. It's not the same as connection. I can't create memories that aren't real, and I won't pretend to be something I'm not, even if it means disappointing my dad. Maybe one day he'll understand, or maybe he won't. But for now, this is all I have to give.